In Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, the Lord says to Jeremiah, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. And before you were born, I consecrated you, appointing you a prophet to the nations." Isn't that wonderful that the Lord is revealing to us that even before He formed us in the womb, He knew us? Implying in some mysterious way that the soul was created and already enjoyed an intimacy, a knowledge of God before we came into this world as human beings with flesh and blood. A lot of the atheistic and agnostic scientific world believes, and I used to believe this as an atheist, believes that our consciousness is simply a product of our brain waves. When we die and our brain stops to produce brain waves, then the mystery, the reality of who we are just ceases to exist, and we will be no longer. The consciousness will simply end. Now, the beautiful thing is there's all kinds of new literature out there from the scientific community, neurosurgeons and other doctors who are bringing forward scientific evidence demonstrating that no, the consciousness actually does continue to subsist even if the brain activity stops. And again, there's all kinds of stories and literature and all that that point to this wonderful reality that as human beings we are spiritual. We do we're not supposed to say we have a soul. We're supposed to say we are a soul, a unity of body and soul, a soul that goes on, that will go on to live forever. And so it's wonderful for me, especially as someone who used to think this way, to read the scientific evidence, that more and more scientific evidence coming out that though the brain is tremendously wonderful and mysterious in itself, the brain is simply an instrument. It's not the source of the wonder of our consciousness and spirit and soul and being. That comes from God and will go on forever.